Hi, my name is Matthew, but call me Matt. I've always been a fan of the Ratchet and Clank series. Ever since I was young, I've been playing those games. I also loved playing Ratchet and Clank, ripped apart for the PS5. And as for the 2016 game and movie, the game was fun. The movie was okay, it could have been done better. But it's a good movie. Okay, back to the game. About 3 years ago, I got my hands on a copy of Ratchet and Clank 3, aka Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, for the PlayStation 2. My friend gave me a copy of the game. He said he was done playing it. Like any other fanboy, I immediately popped the disc in my PlayStation 2 and started playing the game. At first, the game looked normal. No troubles, no glitches, everything worked out perfectly. When you finish the game, there is a so-called challenge mode, aka New Game Plus. This mode allows you to upgrade your weapons even more and you can play the game again without starting all over. So, after I defeated Dr. Nefarious, I entered the challenge mode, aka New Game Plus. This is when things started to get weird. The game played the intro cutscene like normal. But then, instead of playing the first level, Felden, I spawned on Starship Phoenix, but not just the normal Starship Phoenix, but the red version, when Starship Phoenix was under attack. I was confused that the game spawned me on Starship Phoenix. I walked through the level as normal. There was nothing wrong, until I came to the cockpit. Quark's monkey, who normally runs around the cockpit, was frozen. He just stood there, with a blank expression on his face. I was so creeped out by this, I shut off my PlayStation 2. After I shut off my PlayStation 2, I immediately called my friend Frank. I asked him if he ever had problems with the game. It was quiet for about 5 seconds. I said, "Frank, dude. Are you still there?" "Yes, I'm here," he said. I asked him again if he had any problems with the game. Again, it was quiet. I shouted, "Frank, answer me." Then, my heart skipped a beat, he hung up. I was terrified. Why was he so quiet? The next day, after school, started up the game again. But when I selected my save file, the screen turned white. This lasted for about 10 seconds. After that, the game finally started up. Only to see a glitched out Ratchet. His face was missing, only his eyes were visible. His legs were missing too, leaving a really creepy walking animation. I said to myself, what the F? When I said that, the camera turned to his face. I was so scared, I wanted to turn the game off and throw the game away, but I was paralyzed. I couldn't move. Ratchet's face started to come back, his mouth first and the rest of his face. What the hell is happening? He started to talk, "Help me," he wasn't shouting, he was very calm, it almost looked like he was just casually talking. "Help you with what?" I yelled. After I yelled that, he said, "Why?" This is when things got creepy. His face got messed up. His jaw turned inside his head, his eyes moved up to his ears, and his face turned all gray and dark. I screamed, but there was nothing to hear. When his face got messed up, the screen turned black, and words started appearing on the screen. "Your turn." I felt a burning pain on my face. My eyes felt as if they go pushed out of my head. My ears felt as if they got pulled out. I smashed myself in the head with my controller, knocking myself out. I woke up after 45 minutes. My screen was black. I looked at my PlayStation 2, there was a burning hole at the top of my PlayStation. Then words appeared on my screen, "Thank you for playing, this copy is made by 666. Again, I yelled, "What the F?" That was very stupid of me to say. The game spawned me at Koro's command center. Words started appearing on my screen again, "That wasn't very smart of you to say, but I'm not heartless. If you win this battle, I'll leave you alone, but if you lose, you will suffer." When the game started up, I couldn't believe what I saw. In front of Ratchet stood Quark. He wasn't the normal Quark though. This was a messed up Quark. His face was complete twisted around. His mouth was wide open, like Orga expands his jaws and tries to swallow Godzilla in Godzilla 2000. Anyway, Quark had razor-sharp teeth, his eyes were missing, there were just holes in the places where his eyes should be. His suit was all gray, and filthy. I call this, the glitch Quark. I pressed triangle to get my weapons, but my inventory was empty. The only thing I had was my wrench. I had to beat him, with my wrench. I threw my wrench as fast as I could. I tried to defeat him by throwing my wrench, run, throw, and so on. Quark was strong though, he had a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Every move he made was a critical hit, he even had a move where he threw a kind of force shield to me, so I couldn't move. He was almost dead, so as Ratchet, only one more hit and I would be dead. I was too scared to try to defeat him. So, I ran. Text appeared on the screen, "You're not going anywhere." He threw his force shield at me. I panicked. I pressed all the buttons so fast, my fingers started to hurt. But then, Ratchet did a really cool animation and somehow, he threw the force shield ball back at Quark. "Take this." Ratchet yelled. A oof came out of my television. Quark fell to the ground and died. I've done it. I've defeated evil Quark, aka, the glitch Quark once and for all. I felt relief running through my body. I was saved. I got rid of my Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal copy, that Frank gave me. And my mom got me a real copy of Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal. Again, the game was normal. No troubles, no glitches, and no evil Quark, aka, the glitch Quark, everything worked perfectly. Up to this day, I still don't know what happened. Looking back on it, it was a really extraordinary situation. Hopefully, it will never happen again.